Liquid was finally able to beat Astralis in a best of 3. They had lost 12 out of 12 best of 3s or best of 5s since February 18th of 2018. 10 of them were with TAKO. Going into iBuyPower Masters event, Astralis had won 24 out of 28 maps versus Liquid. That showcases their sheer dominance in this matchup. There are a few factors to consider. Liquid had Adrian as their coach for the first time, there was a long winter break to reset, and the best of 3 took place in iBuyPower Masters as stated, which many players described as a fairly poor event. That doesn't take anything away from the win as Device stated. The most obvious factor is Stewie replacing TAKO. He had a very poor .76 rating against them, with his best performance being .96 in those 10 series. Not being able to crack a 1.0 was an issue, no matter if he played a supportive role or not. Stewie showcased a 1.17 rating going 53 kills to 50 deaths with an 85.7 ADR. And on the maps Liquid won, he went 27 and 16 and 20 to 17. That was the difference in the series and finally led Liquid to win against Astralis. Let's take a closer look at Dust 2 between these two teams in iBuyPower Masters 2019 and in the ESL Pro League Season 8 finals just before the winter break. On the Terrorist side, Liquid won 8 rounds in Pro League and 9 rounds in iBuyPower. No big difference there. Stewie's and TAKO's roles were massively different though. Stewie took responsibility of AWPing on the attacking side and managed to crack open sites fairly well. TAKO's job was way more passive. His main job was to hold B tunnels and set some presence on the B site with nades. TAKO found his kills mostly in B holes or as a second or third man in on A short or A long. Stewie, however, found his kills all over the map as you can see. He utilized mid quite impressively as well and also was the late man in on executes. Stewie ended his T side with 13 kills and a whopping 105 ADR, whereas TAKO had 9 kills and 66 ADR on his T side. Stewie brought an element of surprise into Liquid's T side, which worked out alright. The main difference was made on the CT side though. Stewie pretty much replaced TAKO's position as the B site anchor, but he played it very differently. You can see from his B holds that he is a very active player and he didn't stay put for longer than a few seconds at a time. Once it cost him when he rotated carelessly back to the B site, but overall he found his kills effectively. Liquid changed up the B setup sometimes, having Nitro there as help, but sometimes just left Stewie there alone. These setups worked out very well for Liquid in this match, but in the future they might not be as lucky. Stewie found his counter-terrorist kills from numerous positions, always leaving Astralis to wonder where he might be on the next round. TAKO often played not to die at the B site on gun rounds. This is a fine state of mind and playstyle, but it's clear how well Astralis can punish that. With the AWP, TAKO mainly held from the backside boxes. He also died in the tunnel line of sight way too many times, facing numerous opponents, spamming the smoke against numerous Ts, or dying because of his own one-way smoke, as you can see right here.
Enemy spotted.
So, in conclusion, Astralis hit the B site roughly 5 times when Stewie played and 4 times when TAKO played. In these hits, Stewie found 10 kills, whereas TAKO found 2. This is why Liquid won on Dust 2. We shouldn't rush into too many conclusions from this one map comparison, but we can clearly see the advantages that the addition of Stewie brings to the team. It adds a solidified T-side AWPer, an unpredictable factor, and a more mechanically skilled player. It will be interesting to see if Astralis and other teams are able to crack the playing style of Stewie, or if this roster of Liquids can get even better. One thing seems to be clear, they are more dangerous now.